Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? I think I'm coming down with something. I can't stop sneezing this morning. And I sound like an idiot. So, bear with me. Alright, let's review Smackdown. I realized the last review took too long, so let's try to get this one done quicker. After all, this is a 2-hour piece of shit, and that was a 3-hour piece of shit. So what happened? KO's a face again. Ali is still cutting Superman promos. He thinks he's a superhero. Good on you, bud. And we finally know who knocked at Aleister Black's door. And Roman Reigns is in the main event again. And Shane is involved. So... Let's give this a go with my tea. It's in a Star Wars cup. Those little lightsabers light up when it's hot. Just thought I'd show everybody that because I really like it. Got it for Christmas one year. Best thing I own. Anyway, the show opens with Dolph Ziggler coming in, calling fucking Kevin Owens a fat piece of shit because we've never heard that one before. Owens pulls up, honks his horn. They get into a fight. And then out comes the money, Shane. He splits them up and sends KO home. And says, "You gotta go home, son." So there was that. Wasn't that... it was alright. But would that be the end of KO? No! Nuh-uh! KO hops the guardrail and bam! Has his own little pipe bomb. Sorta. Kinda. It was good. I mean, look. Let's be honest here. It's still all about Shane, right? Cuts a promo about Shane McMahon calling himself the best. It's an insult. He would never call himself the best. About all the hardworking people. All this shit that Shane McMahon's all this time McMahon is taking away from all the other people. That it's hard to be a WWE superstar, and yet this fucking cocksucker is calling himself the best in the world. Gets his mic cut off. Grabs a second one. He says, "You idiot. There's more than one mic." Continues to rant. Gets cut off again, so he grabs the commentary mic, and he goes and he starts naming names about people who haven't been on TV, like Asuka and fucking, Buddy Holly or whatever his fucking name is. And he's right. The whole thing, he's correct, obviously. And then he gets chased out of there. And he runs into the fans. You always know when security is chasing somebody and they run through the fans, it's usually like the good guy, right? Like, oh, that's it. He's officially a good guy. So KO is a good guy again. So if anybody has been counting since WrestleMania, he's been a good guy, a bad guy, and a good guy. Again, that's WrestleMania was how long ago? Not that long ago. 4 months, we'll say. And he's had 2 turns. But look, I mean, it was impassionate, I guess, and it was a good promo because Kevin Owens is great, and they need to use him more. My only fear is that they're just going to team him with Roman Reigns, especially after the conclusion of tonight, and they are going to fight Shane McMahon and some form of Shane and fucking Drew, or Drew and Elias, or Elias and Shane, or fucking Shane and whoever, because it always has to be about the McMahons. Oh, so that was that, or was it? All right, moving on. We got a pretty good match from Nakamura and Balor, aside from the fact that the champion lost again. I guess this champ only wins when it really, really matters. But other than that, he loses. But it was a good TV match. You know that term. Good TV match. Well, that's what this was. And I love Nakamura. And wish they would have used him more. So basically what they're saying on commentary is, oh, he needed to recharge his batteries. So I guess the whole thing with Rusev is Dunskies, and, their splits fill. They went their separate ways. They split their shit at their joint apartment. He moved out. And now they're saying he needs this win. He's desperate. Motherfucker, talking about Shinsuke Nakamura here. No one's desperate, okay? And let me just be frank. From after this point, there's a couple decent things, but I cared about the show about as much as like Shelton Benjamin cared about being asked if Dolph Ziggler would finally prove if it should have really been him. And then motherfucker just says, well, and then walks away. That's how I felt about most of the show. So we get a Shane backstage segment. Fucking whoop-de-doo. He's there. Ziggles comes in. Ziggler's like, you fucking ruined it for me. He's like, well, I'll put you in a match with Roman Reigns. And the funny thing is, there's fucking Drew McIntyre, and there's Dolph Ziggler. Remember, these people hate each other, right? They used to be partners until Drew attacked them, and then they had a feud. But now, this is like, no big deal. And then Shane says, well, Drew, or fucking Ziggler said, yeah, I'll fight him, bro. And Shane says, I like him. He's good. And then Drew says, yeah, he's all right. You guys beat the shit out of each other, man. Oh, my God. These shows, they don't remember their own booking. Anyway, we get another Creepy Joe promo. How can you take these seriously? The guy never wins, right? Never wins. The big one, we'll say. And that should really be what they go with here. Joe never wins the big one. But whatever. We get a stupid contract signing. Same story as Monday. Fucking Bailey's telling Nikki that you're being used. And Nikki's like, no, we're best friends. But you're getting a little crazy Nikki again. I don't know. Maybe they'll do like a bipolar angle with her. It's better than what they're doing. And then former champion Carmella comes out and gets basically destroyed by Nikki Cross. Let's have a look at my cool Star Wars mug again, because it was better than the show, for the most part. The next good part in the show comes when Paige slaps the shit out of one of the Iconics, or whatever. I don't even know which one it was. I don't know their names, because I don't care about them. They can't wrestle. They look all right. Isn't that what they're there for? Just to look good? I think so. Unless you're Dave Meltzer and you comment on the clear fact that one of their tits have gotten clearly bigger, then all of a sudden you are sexist, I guess. I don't know. If you didn't want people to notice that your tits got bigger, then why'd you get your tits bigger? I mean, if I were to get my dick bigger, it would be because I would want women to be like, that guy has a fucking snake in his pants. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to get something done cosmetically, be prepared for somebody to notice that. But no, Twitter went nuts, because Twitter is stupid. She slaps the shit out of one of the idiots and says, we're coming for you. May not be tonight. May not be next week. But we're coming for you. Well, really, I mean, get the fucking shit over with. Get these fucking kabuki warriors on TV in matches, Roman Reigns cuts a backstage promo, and guess what? It sucked. But this time he ended, and you're gonna rest in peace, like that peace, and that was for a cheap crowd pop, right? Goddamn, just don't give this guy a microphone, all right? I mean, fucking just shut up, Roman. You sound like an idiot, but whatever. Then we have a three-way match, a triple threat with Woods, Daniel Bryan, and Otis. And it was a fun match, actually. You know, Otis looked great. But before, they cut their promos, right? And Woods and Big E are talking about a three-way and how he thought it was supposed to be this Sunday. And it was, you know, a sexual joke of sexual nature. Daniel Bryan cuts him off, calls them idiots. They are. Otis comes out and says, oh, and his partner, I forget his name. This is how memorable these people are to me. And they're like, we don't care, we want to fight. And here I come. And they fight. And Otis wins a fun match. A fun match. So I hope Heavy Machinery, I don't know, I'm torn because if Daniel Bryan and Lurch lose, oh, and there was a who's your daddy chant because Big E had that started, or Woods had that started on Big Red, they called him. But I call him Lurch. Anyhow, I don't know how I'd feel if anybody other than Daniel Bryan and Lurch were champions because the main event scene is a fucking mess. What are we going to do? Add another ally to Shane McMahon in the battle against fucking Roman Reigns? This is like becoming as bad as the battle to end Hulkamania when the Dungeon of Doom tried it. If you even know or remember that shit. And it was terrible. And this is terrible. So, there's not much for him to do. What's he going to do? Go after fucking Kofi Kingston again? He already lost a couple of times. So, it just doesn't matter. That was so much better than this show. Then we get the two mean girls, Fire and Desire, picking on poor Ember Moon. Yeah, who cares? I mean, they set up a match next week. They're like, we'll have a tag team match. Find a partner. She goes, I'll do it myself. All right, get it. You're militant. You're angry. Just get these girls on fucking TV, you know? The one good thing is there wasn't any fucking stupid gimmick matches tonight. As in 2 out of 3 falls or elimination matches or this and that. Ollie cuts that stupid promo. It turns out Cesaro's the one who knocks on the door. And he sits down and takes out his mouth guard, his teeth guard. And I don't know why he walks around with them. Maybe it's because they're still trying to shape his teeth, or it's just a thing. I don't know. Maybe he's afraid he's going to randomly walk into ring posts. I don't get it. But he's like, I knocked at your door. And he... And Aleister Black was like a superhero. He's like, Cesaro. I don't even know. And he's like, this Sunday, I'm going to fight you. It's like, all right. Enough of the dramatics. You've been cutting promos for what seems to be months now. Just get the fucking shit on, okay? But anyway, I'm pissed off because it shouldn't be Cesaro. I said yesterday, I'm like, yeah, man, Cesaro looked good. Let's hope they do something with him. And what they're going to do with him is he's going to be Aleister Black's first victim. So awesome. Kofi cuts a promo, talks up Samoa Joe. He has to because Joe always loses. There's no, like, is there any drama here? Is there any doubt who's going to win? There was more suspense after I got off the toilet this morning. whether or not my lag was going to wake up, than this match. This match is stupid. Anything Joe is in is stupid, and I hate to say it because I love Joe, but they never let him win. So why should I, as a fan, that pains me to say, believe Joe can win? That's right. I can't. So whatever. Then it's the time for the overbooked main event. And holy fuck. Okay, main event was Roman Reigns versus Ziggles, Elias, Drew McIntyre, Shane McMahon, and he still stands up in the middle of the ring celebrating at the end of the show. Only this time, there's a different guy that's helping him. Last week, or Monday, yesterday, or the day before, fuck. On Monday, it was Cedric Alexander. They lost, but they got the better of the team, right? They were the ones celebrating at the end. Tonight, so, you know, Ziggles is getting beat up until everybody starts running interference. Everybody. Somehow Shane McMahon ends up in the ring, and bam! Here comes Kevin Owens right out of the crowd. Pops a stunner. And that somehow causes Ziggler to get speared, and then Roman wins. But like partway through this match, you had Drew McIntyre picking up and helping Dolph Ziggler. I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be great if he just fucking just drilled him one? It would be great. And then Drew just be like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. And then just walks away. And then from there, he could do his own thing. But no. No. We get this shit. So the show, I don't know, some good, some bad, some good, some bad. A few matches. Most of them were quick matches. I suppose that's better than having these long, drawn-out matches that are 2 out of 3 falls in elimination style, right? Would I recommend it? Yes. To my enemies. I would make them watch this show. Tie them down and just peel their eyelids open and make them watch this shit. Minus the first 10, 15 minutes. Because that Kevin Owens shit was pretty good. But he's good, right? Like, I always say this, man. Like, I don't know if I always say this here, but I always say this in real life. Kevin Owens is great. When they're fucking up big time by not using him. But now they're just going to use him to help Roman. And to further Shane. Shane's going to be the focal point of all of this. And I don't care about that. Get Shane off TV. There was entirely too many Shane McMahon segments again tonight. Or last night, sorry. But, hey, lads, top of the morning to you. That was it. Smackdown was so-so. Not as bad as Raw. But I'm fucking out because I got shit to do in my life. And love you guys. Like the video. Subscribe to this channel. And hit the bell. All right. See you later. Bye. Bye.